Get a Job in Tech, episode 399. Job interviews can often feel intimidating, and navigating what to say or what not to say can add to that stress. To help alleviate some of the anxiety, here's some tips to effectively responding to questions during your next interview for your very large income. What not to say in job interviews and what to say instead. First one is, don't say, I don't have questions. Now, this is you saying it in a job interview. Why is that? That's a big missed opportunity and a red flag in terms of curiosity. Say instead, what would success look like in the first 6 months of this role? Number 2, don't say, I'm not looking for any job right now. Why do you say that? It seems desperate. Don't say, I'm looking for any job right now. Don't say that. Why don't you say that? It seems desperate rather than genuinely interested. Say instead, I'm looking to use my skill set and I'm excited about how this role aligns. Number 3, don't say, I hated my last boss or manager. Don't say that. Why is that? You don't ever bash a former boss to a future boss. It's not a good look. Instead, say, I've learned a lot in my previous job, especially about whatever it is you learn, but I'm excited for a new challenge. Number 4, don't say, I don't know much about your company. Why is that? It suggests a lack of preparation and interest in the role. Instead, say, I've researched the company and I'm particularly impressed with, and then name something. I'd love to hear your perspective on it. Number 5, don't say, how much does this job pay, even though you want to know. Instead, or why is that? You can get this without sounding like you care more about pay than the role itself, which most people care about the money. Believe that. Instead, say, I'm excited about this and I'd love to understand the compensation rates and compensation range. It ensures to fit my expectations. Number 6, don't say, I don't have a weakness. Why is this? This seems arrogant and like you lack self-awareness. Instead, say, I've been working to improve on the skill set recently, and after taking some steps, I've grown substantially. Number 7, don't say I'm not great at time management. Never say that. Why is that? On the flip side, don't just say weakness without also showing growth. Instead, say time management has been a focus for me. I now use and name the tool to stay organized and hit deadlines. Number 8, don't say, I know I'm underqualified, but don't say that. Why is that? Don't undercut yourself. Focus on your strengths. Instead, say, I'm excited to use my experience to lean into the challenges of this role and learn and grow quickly. Number 9, don't say, I was fired from a previous role. Don't say that. Fair, why is it? Fair or not, being fired carries a stigma. Instead, say, my previous role ended unexpectedly, but it gave me a chance to reflect and strengthen my skills. Number 10, don't say, I don't really have any career goals. Why is that? Most employers prefer to see a degree of hunger to learn and grow. Instead, say, my short-term goal is to excel in this role, and long-term, I aim to grow in other areas. Finally, number 11, don't say, when can I get promoted? Why is that? In contrast to the last one, blatantly climbing isn't ideal either. Instead, say, what does career growth look like? And how are employees supported in reaching their potential? Thanks a lot. We'll see you next one.